Hello everybody, welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Where we left off, we looked at Fram's support conversation, these things. And we are going to do Etie today. Yes, I definitely know who we were doing today. Let us begin.
Hey Marth, I was just about to have some tea if you want to join me.
I cannot sip tea with you, but I can discern the smell. I'm content to appreciate that if you are.
Gotta love frog-faced Marth. Sasuke.
Wish these thoughts would stop buzzing in my head. Only one thing to do about that.
Are you troubled by doubts, Etie? You may feel better talking about it. A fear shared is often a fear dispelled.
I appreciate it, but nothing works for me like exercise. I'm gonna out-jog these doubts.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Don't break too easily.
It takes a lot of work to be that strong.
My muscles deserve a treat after that. You're so dainty, Celica. I think a royal would want a bit more muscle on the bone.
I don't see how royalty factors into it. Maybe serving under Alfred has colored your thinking.
Muscle on the bone.
You're so dainty, Celica. I think a royal would want a bit more muscle on the bone.
Muscle on the bone. What a weird sentence read.
You're so dainty, Celica. I think a royal would want a bit more muscle on the bone.
Muscle on the bone. How many takes did Trisha have to do to get muscle on the bone? Muscle on the bone.
If you did want muscle, though, could you build any? Being an emblem and all.
I've never tried it, so I can't say for sure.
If you could, then you'd be able to work out with me. You should give it a go.
That sounds fun. Even if nothing comes of it, I'll enjoy spending time with you.
Etie is just a delight. She made me laugh with, I got a new teacup. And now she makes me laugh with, muscle on the bone. Oh, I'm not going to get over that. I'm gonna be quoting that out of context to my friends, and they're gonna think I'm fucking crazy.
Do you like tea, Sigurd? And if you do, want to go have a cup with me?
When you offer, how can I decline? I cannot partake of the tea, yet I will savor the company.
Oh, you massive flirt, you.
Out of all my siblings, my parents were strictest with me. I used to worry they hated me.
They expected much because they saw much potential. You learned discipline from this, yes?
Well, they gave me a body to run with, and running is how I ease my mind. So there's that.
Naturally, parents wish to protect their children. The reasons may elude the child, however.
Still don't know anything about Celica. Outside of, that's his kid. And he's another Emblem Lord. Who, was denied entrance to this game for whatever reason. Also, Alm.
This should be a fun workout.
I am Leaf. I intend to win this contest.
Scatter like petals!
I must become stronger.
My muscles deserve a treat.
And that's why that clip was so long.
You look a little nervous. You know what helps with that? Weight training.
I may as well. I doubt I can develop any muscle, but it should be invigorating anyway. Seeing the things you put yourself through in the name of training is rather daunting.
It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. But I've got a secret weapon. It's a fear and ease muscle bomb. It boosts the effects of your training, no matter who you are.
But even with that, you still have to train, right? If only you could cut that part out entirely.
I don't think she would like that. I'm pretty sure she's absolutely down for the training portion.
Did you pick these flowers? They're beautiful.
Thanks. They bloom all over my hometown.
And that's all you get.
You seem pleased, Etie. Did you get some good news?
No, I got some good meat. Nothing but the best food for my muscles.
Meat's how you help build muscle, huh?
Obviously, my weight training and daily runs played a part. Speaking of which, be back soon.
LVC. Gosh, I don't like that word.
You're exercising every time I lay eyes on you. What spurs you to work so hard?
I could get toned, or I could lie around doing nothing. It's an easy choice.
Working out is important to you, but I worry that you might be overdoing it.
Trust me, what looks like too much to you is just right for me. I know my limits. Every session, I push them just a little bit further so I can reach new heights.
If you say so, I'm not going to stop worrying, but I trust your ability to overcome anything.
Your nose is weird.
You're always so keenly focused on training. Do you wish for greater strength that badly?
Getting buff isn't the only reason to work out. It's like a whole way of life at this point.
For the record, if I knew Etie and Celica would have muscle on the bone, I would have farmed a lot faster and earlier. Just even with my playthrough, I would have just paused it to get that. And wait, yes, I know I've already shown it in this video.
You're so dainty, Celica. I think a royal would want a bit more muscle on the bone.
I don't see how.
If I knew that clip was there, that would have been the intro for every part of this series going forward. Just like how I have Mithra.
If you hadn't been so useless, none of this would have happened.
And I will have any excuse to put that in. But that Mithra clip would have been like that's what my engaged playthrough would have started with every part. Muscle on the bone.
I must say, Etie, the idea of working out as a way of life has opened my mind.
The best part is you really get results going about it that way. Still, you've got to focus on the process, not the results. Want to give it a try sometime, Erica?
I'd like that. If I see things your way, I think I could train hard while having fun doing it.
Question for you, Ike. What kind of supplements do you use to get such muscle definition?
I don't know what those are. I eat meat. I don't know if that matters, but there you go.
Fuck that advanced shit. I just eat meat.
Get ready for the crunch!
Next time for sure.
You know, if everyone in the world just trained more, there'd be no more war.
How does that work?
I feel great after a good exercise. If everyone felt like that all the time, what's left to fight over?
How each person does their training regimen. And how some people would be perfectionists over their training regimen and saying that they are superior in every way that they do. Because people are jerks.
I'm not sure that makes sense. But if everyone thought it did, maybe it could work.
After all, I could put some muscle on the bone. You're gonna hear that throughout this video, I guarantee it.
What a nice scent, and such pretty flowers. Isn't your hometown famous for its gardens?
Yeah, I get them delivered sometimes. Not so much now, though. What with the war.
Wow, your abs are so toned. That must have taken a lot of work.
Yeah, I guess so. I just like giving my abs some tough love.
How so?
By working them hard. The rougher the routine, the better that exhaustion feels afterward.
Okay. I know nothing about weight training. Because I'm slightly chubby.
It sounds like you lived through some pretty hard times. Is that how you got so toned?
I hadn't thought too much about it, but that's certainly possible.
Hey, Lucina, is there anything you wish you could do once this war's over?
Before I sleep in the ring once more, I'd like to visit some place I've never seen. I'd also like to see as many flowers as possible. I like them. They represent peace to me.
Then I'll show you around my hometown. If you like flowers, you're gonna love it there.
She just gave some very big flirtatious eyes at the end there. You know Lucina is a child, right?
Corin! Did I just see your arm muscles bulge out and get huge for a second there?
You must have seen me partway in dragon form. I know it's impressive, but don't try to imitate it.
she says with a giant smile on her face. In case you don't know, this is a Corrin sweatshirt. I have no idea where I bought it. I know it was a weird internet website.
It was nice of you to say I'm in peak physical form, but I don't hold a candle to you.
That's not true. My dragon transformations aside, I'm really not all that muscular.
But you're stronger than me in spirit. I've got a long road ahead if I want to be as tough as you.
Etie, I've seen how strong your will is. Whatever you want to make of yourself, you can do it.
Are you having dinner again? But didn't everyone just eat together?
You have to eat right along with your exercise, or you'll lose muscle mass. If anything happened to my abs after I spent so long on them, I'd probably cry.
That makes sense. It's very thorough of you.
Okay.
My homeland prides itself on its beautiful peach blossoms. I hope I can show you them one day.
Really? I'd love that. Flowers are so pretty. I hope we can go soon.
You look upset. Is there something on your mind? I'm happy to listen.
It's just, I was thinking about the past. Back when I was all alone and constantly asleep.
Oh, well, I'd recommend running to power through. You can tell me the rest while jogging.
You know, being around you cheers me right up. Thank you, Etie. Let's run.
As a fellow fitness enthusiast, I have a vested interest in your muscles. Care to chat for a bit?
Happy to chat, but I don't know what I'd have to say about my muscles.
You learn from the Machio school from, you know, how heavy are the dumbbells you lift. Just study that program. And you'll have top quality muscles.
You remind me of a friend, a cleric. She really was an energetic one.
I remind you of her because we both did strength training? If so, what was her routine?
Never played Lynn's game, so I have no idea who he's talking about.
Mind if I join you for training today, Hector?
Of course not. Is something wrong? You don't seem like your usual chipper self.
I've been struggling to think of ways to help the war effort. Hoping a workout will clear my head.
Ah, I see. I try to move around whenever I get frustrated too. We'll think of something.
So far, the only thing I can think about for the thumbnail is... I already forgot the quote. Yes, I have that small of a brain.
You're so dainty, Celica. I'd think a royal would want a bit more muscle on the bone.
That. I'm fairly confident that's gonna be the thumbnail.
I got you this as a token of our friendship. It's a muscle stimulant that'll pep you right up.
That's kind of you, but I find my current degree of pep to be sufficient.
These characters are so hopeful to get through to Soren, and they have no idea. He has not a care for anyone that's not Ike.
Want to join me for a run? You'll be in a better mood if you get your body moving.
I am not in a bad mood. This is just how I am.
Yeah, that's very accurate. He is a little shit. Just 24/7. Not in a bad mood. This is me in a good mood.
It must be pretty hard on you too, huh? You don't have to hide it. I can tell we're the same.
Excuse me?
Being unable to put on muscle, no matter how much you train, it can be depressing.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
Zoran doesn't give a shit about getting muscle. He is a one-track mind. All he cares about is if he can benefit Ike.
Hey, Crom, what should I do? I got a little over-enthusiastic and broke a wall while training.
Speaking from frequent experience, I'd say you owe someone an apology.
From... to...
You look down, Etie. Is everything okay? I'm here if you want to talk.
I just need to burn off some energy after that war council. Let's run 100 laps and talk.
And now Crom is like, thank gosh I'm not corporeal. I could just float around while she exhausts herself.
You're up early today. I think even Prince Alfred is still in bed.
I couldn't really sleep, so I figured I'd tire myself out training. Why are you up?
I thought it might be nice to run under the stars for a change. Want to join me?
A run under the stars sounds pretty nice. Lead on. I'm sure I'll sleep well after this.
How do you have difficulty sleep? You don't have a corporeal physical form. Don't you guys just have an off switch? I mean, technically you're already dead.
I don't know if I've ever met a girl as dedicated to fitness as you, Etie. It's quite admirable.
Well, I don't know if you would call it fitness, but Effie comes to mind, because she's all about the muscles. And she is the retainer to your sister.
I suppose it's just my nature. But you must also have a rigorous fitness regimen. I've got muscles to spare.
Looks like it's my loss.
My muscles deserve a treat after that. You must have some secret training techniques from your home world. Could you share them?
I can't think of anything unique to Nor. I simply trained to become strong for my siblings.
Are you sure it's just for the siblings and not for Corin?
What was Nor like? My homeland is Firene, which is known for its beautiful flowers.
A land of flowers sounds heavenly. Nor is a dark place, so flowers were rare.
Oh, darkness sounds great. You could train outside without worrying about sunburn.
I've never thought of it that way. Why don't we train more together, rain or shine?
These conversations are boring, Etie. You popped off with Celica at the start, and now it's just...
Something's unusual about your tea set, but I can't put my finger on it.
Good eye, Claude. The cups are weighted. I use them for training.
I don't think we've had any fap gesture counts within this part or from. I know Pepsi likes to do it a lot, but not so much the other guys.
You're in such magnificent shape. Got any workout secrets you can share?
You remind me of an old friend of mine. He was always refining his workout routine. I remember him getting really excited after a chat with Dimitri.
Speaking of, I don't think she has had a single conversation with Dimitri. If my memory serves correctly, her first conversation with Adelgard was her talking with Adelgard, and Adelgard brought up Bernadetta. So I don't think she talked to Dimitri once, with 3 characters in this one bracelet. And she talked to one twice.
Dimitri? Excellent. Okay, I need to talk to him right away. Can you call him here, please?
I take a lot of screenshots for thumbnail purposes, and I love this back to back. Oh, I didn't take a picture of the previous one, but she went from happy to this immediately. It's great.
You always seem to be moving. Why? Isn't the constant exertion grueling?
Training doesn't hurt. In fact, nothing makes me happier. It helps me clear my head. I think you'd get a lot out of exercising. How about it? Want to join me for a jog?
It's not my inclination, but if it will help me become a good empress, I'll consider it.
So boring. I don't give a shit about you. I think I'd rather talk to Cyril, and trust me, that is saying a lot.
I'll probably break for tea after this. Want to join me?
I do like tea. My brother and I used to drink it all the time, when he was around.
Oh yeah? Tell me more.
I'll tell you more over tea. I'm curious to see this world's selections.
Fucking frog face ass. But that will do it for today's video on my Fire Emblem Engage playthrough. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part where we take a look at Chloe's bond conversations. Jackass, out!
You're so dainty, Celica. I think a royal would want a bit more muscle on the bone.